शुक्रवार दिन में मस्जिद में बोला कि मीटिंग नहीं, वो हिंदू जितना है हिंदू को मार दो काट दो। बीएसएफ जब तक नहीं जाता तो हम लोग मर जाता है। बीएसएफ गया तो हम लोगों को जान बचा है। मुसलमान लोग हमला कर रहे थे, वो लोग जल्दी से घर में ताला मार के भाग गया है। महिला का साथ जो साड़ी पकड़ रहा था वो साड़ी छोड़ के चला गया है जान बचा के लिए।
Good evening, viewers. The people you just heard were residents of Murshidabad in Bengal, forced to leave their homes and are now living in refugee camps just 140 kilometers away in Malda, in their own state. These Hindus have turned refugees and the Chief Minister is yet to pay a visit. Exactly a week ago, protests against Waqf Act turned violent in Murshidabad. 3 people were killed. The state government blamed the centre, the BJP and the BSF for violence. She even called it pre-planned. By the way, one of the victims told us, and you just heard in this package, that it was BSF that saved his life and his family's life from the irate mob. Calcutta High Court ordered deployment of central forces, and yesterday the court observed to maintain peace, the central force should stay until further orders. Now coming to the aftermath, violence victims who fled to neighbouring Malda are living in makeshift camps. An NHRC team visited a relief camp in Malda today. NCW team is on a 2-day visit to assess the impact of the violence on women and inspect the rehabilitation efforts. Despite a request by the Chief Minister to delay the visit, West Bengal Governor also visited Malda today. In fact, as we speak, he is meeting the victims. He's in one of the relief camps. He's going to listen to the heartbreaking stories of the victims. But the question is, where is the Chief Minister? It's been a week already. Why is she not going to meet the victims of violence? They are asking, Didi, do Hindu lives not matter?
See, I had been to Delhi. What transpired in Delhi, I do not want to convey it now. I am going to the field. Let me also have a first-hand account of what really happened in the field. That's a reality check which I am doing today. I am also meeting some of the victims who have come to meet me here. After taking the views of all sections of society who are affected, then I will tell you what exactly is the report.
বর্ডারও আমাদের হাতে নেই, প্লিজ রিমেম্বার। আগে বর্ডারের 5 কিলোমিটার পর্যন্ত বিএসএফ এর আন্ডারে ছিল। প্রেজেন্ট হোম মিনিস্টার আইন করে 50 কিলোমিটার করে দিয়েছে। অর্থাৎ আমাদের মানুষ থাকলেও আমরা তাদের সাথে গিয়ে দেখা করতে পারি না, তারা আমাদের সাথে যোগাযোগ করতে পারে না।
वो लोग कुछ नहीं किया। एक किसी को आप देखिए ना, जो लोग इतने सारा अटैकिंग किया है उसके ऊपर क्या स्टेप लिया, क्या एक्शन लिया। लेकिन हिंदुओं लोग पलायन हो रहा है, वो लोगों का खाने पीने का प्रॉब्लम, उन लोगों के इतने बच्चे बच्चे लोग को लेके चले गए हैं। इतना वोट बैंक पॉलिटिक्स के लिए जो बीएसएफ को बोलिए, स्वराष्ट्र मंत्री को बोलिए, प्रधानमंत्री को बोलिए, जो जैसा अपमान कर रहे हैं, खुद का जो मतलब जो घटना घटी है उसको दबाने के लिए, ये तो सब लोग को मालूम पड़ गए। इसका जवाब तो उनको मिलेगा।
So, viewers, you heard the kind of reactions we got. In fact, some of the TMC netas, some TMC ministers also questioned the visits by NCW, NHRC and also the governor. They called these visits political. So we are asking this evening, are votes behind betrayal of Hindus in Bengal? That's the question, and we want you to connect with us on X. You can share your views with us, and at the end of the show, we will of course be bringing you the results of this poll question as well. And this is our debate this evening. Joining us on the debate is Tom Vadakkan, National Spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Ratan Sharda, who is an author, Rohan Mitra, leader of the Congress Party, Professor Atikur Rahman, political analyst, will be joining us in just a bit, and Tausif Ahmed Khan, lawyer and political analyst, also live with us right now. Good evening to all of you. Thank you for joining us here on Times Now. Tausif Ahmed Khan, I want to begin this debate with you this evening, because all these victims that we have spoken to, most of them told us that Hindus were targeted in the garb of this peaceful protest against the Waqf Act. You heard some of them. This is what most of them have told us, and they are asking, do Hindu lives not matter for the Chief Minister of West Bengal? What will you like to say?
Well, BJP is a third-class party. It only speaks on communal tone. The total number of deaths is 3, and out of it, 1 is non-Hindu. But they have completely forgotten about that. The death of a Muslim is justified in their eye, or perhaps they do not count it. Perhaps they want more Muslims to die. That is what their hatred is. But in Bengal, we do not look at people with the realms of religion. For us, every death is a death of a human, is a death of a citizen of India, and we condemn it. And the Bengal police had taken actions and arrested people. But at the same time, the Chief Minister is repeatedly saying that the Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, is under his supervision. The BJP is engineering right. The Chief Minister requested the Bengal Governor
if it is orchestrated by the BJP under the watch of the centre, then what is the state government doing? What is the state police doing? That's another big question, because law and order is a state subject. We've discussed it 2 days ago, but today what I'm asking you is slightly different. You heard at the beginning of the show, the package that we played, it had people narrating their ordeal. They were telling us that Hindus specifically were being targeted. So I want to ask you, why has Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister, not visited, these victims of violence till now? It's been a week already. She already had a meeting with clerics a couple of days ago where she assured them that Waqf Act will not be implemented in the state of Bengal. Where is the assurance for these victims of violence belonging to a particular community is my direct question to you this evening.
Heena, I will urge you not to repeat the political hateful propaganda of BJP.
This is not political hate propaganda. These are facts that I am bringing to you.
Right, if you want
I am not representing a political party here, Tausif.
I cannot.
I am just stating facts. I am just stating facts here.
My control. No, this is beyond my control. You control the audio. You control the video. If you're arguing with me, then what is the need of?
I am asking you a question, Tausif.
You're putting on countering question. I am requesting you not to repeat the hateful, divisive propaganda and see this with the realms of Hindu-Muslim. I've said that a Muslim has died. Take the name of the Muslim who has died. The Muslim that does not matter to you, shame on you. Just like BJP, you are going to their line.
I am asking you questions, Tausif. I have asked you a direct question. Go and visit the people in Malda who in their own state have become refugees today. You have no answers. Who is bringing the religious angle here? You tell me.
Name them first.
If people on the ground, the victims of violence are coming out and saying that one community people were targeted, why should we not raise that question? You tell me this.
3 people have died, yes or no? 3 people have died, yes or no? Please tell no. Give them the name. Give the name of 3 deaths. Please tell the name of 3 people who have died. Come on, say.
What has been done to control the situation? Can you tell me, Tausif Ahmed Khan?
Say the 3 names of people who have died. Come on.
No, you tell me. You tell me what has been done by the state government to control the situation.
You will not say, because BJP will. Please don't make me speak, open my mouth wider, okay? I know what the situation is. I'm requesting with my folded hand. Please do not make this a polarization. Please don't use...
Tom Varakan, please respond. This is the response we are getting from the person who is, in a way representing the TMC voice on the panel, defending the TMC. This is the view that has come when we all have seen how people, the victims of violence, the kind of stories that they told us, these are heartbreaking stories. Women were disrobed. That's what they told us. Mamata Banerjee is blaming the BSF. One of the victims said it was because of the BSF that we could be saved, that we are alive today. How will you respond, Tom Varakan?
This is very shocking. This Mr. Tausif Ahmed Khan is on television, speaking disinformation. He's trying to create a wall and run away from the reality. What is happening in Malda are 400 families that have moved out of fear of life. Mr. Toshi.
Please.
And why? Because they were facing death. They were Hindus. You're talking about Muslims. You have uprooted them. I blame you and your government for doing this. This is dastardly act. And when you blame the Home Minister of this country, you steer up a right for vote bank, and you try coming on television saying, well, you know, it is something that the BJP is doing. We have nothing to do with it. The governor is there on the spot, examining issues, and you come on television to tell us, well, you know, it is nothing happening there. Derek O'Brien is showing his Sunday lunch on social media, saying nothing is happening. And there is that Mr. Pathan also sipping tea and saying all is well. If this is all is well, then hell should be a better place than West Bengal.
The name of third person who has
Now,
died.
Ratan Sharda, Tausif, I have given you enough time to respond. Let me go across to the other guests as well. By the way, if you heard my introduction, I spoke about 3 deaths that happened. And today we are focusing on how people are living as refugees in Malda. In their own state today, they are living a life of a refugee. And the Chief Minister has not even gone to visit them. Tausif, 1 second. Please, you have to calm down now. I have to go across to other guests as well. Ratan Sharda, there are many in the country who have gone abroad and said minorities are not safe in India. And then a question that begs an answer is, if the majority is targeted, why there is no outrage?
Actually, I'm so pained by this outrageous behavior of this TMC person that I'm actually, I don't know what to say, because they have no heart. They are heartless people. They are brainless people. They are full of hatred for Hindus because they have kept quiet. The police has not done its role there, and people have to leave their place. And these people say that ये तो अपने बंगाल से बंगाल में गए हैं, कुछ नहीं हुआ, सब शांति है. There are stories of how women have been disrobed or been asked to leave their husbands and to come to the rioters. All this is known. I don't want to repeat. Is it a crime to be Hindu in Bengal? What is the difference between Bengal and Bangladesh today? The only difference is Bengal is in India. Thank God that they can have some chance of some justice there. But instead of that, commiserating with the people. And what is the cause of riot? Let's go to the brass tacks. Every day we keep on barking here. What are the root cause of the riots? That Waqf amendment was done. Do you mean to say a law that actually discriminated between different communities and gave oppressive rights to the to Muslim Waqf board should not have been corrected? And the law has been passed. They took out morchas. How did morcha turn violent? Why they were carrying stones and sticks? Why were they hitting people? Were the Hindus responsible for the bill that was brought in by the government? So you are going to punish the local Hindus just because they happen to might have voted for BJP? And do you think that Waqf board can be solved by beating up people, killing people on the streets? You are asking name of the victims. All newspapers, all media have not told not to give the names. I have just seen the newspapers. It used to be earlier also. You are here trying to spread hatred by asking again and again what is the name of the victim. Those who riot might have killed by the police also. So what's wrong? Why no Muslim is coming and crying that their women were picked up? Why they are not crying their houses were burned? Because they were not. Because this happened in majority Muslim area and Hindus are the receiving end. And police is also beaten up. Police keeps quiet. It is something new. In Malda, many years back, you people did not allow media to go to Malda because Malda, peaceful people had burnt the police station. You repaired it, then said don't talk to media. This is your standard. This is the reason of our anger because they are exposed today. So have some shame. At least say mistake has been done, we'll correct it. At least say that we will look into the matter. You laughed in 2021 when people are killed and raped. You laughed in Sandesh Khali. Today also you are talking derisively about victims.
And Professor Atikur Rahman, the question is that if in an area violence takes place, isn't it the Chief Minister's responsibility to protect each and every one, people from every community? Why is it that the Chief Minister has not found the time really to even listen to, the heartbreaking stories of these victims who belong to a particular community? This is what they have said. It's not something that has been orchestrated, manufactured by somebody. It is a reality.
Heena, I am pained, and there are so interesting factors in this story. The disturbing story from West Bengal, and you rightly said that the chief minister should take every responsibility to ensure the life and property of every West Bengal person, citizen. The same applies, Heena, to the UP chief minister too. Just 10 days back, Ratan Shardaji, there were people climbing upon the mosques and upon the dargahs, and they were shouting anti-Islam, anti-Muslim slogans. At that time, you didn't said anything. And secondly, I ensure you from my side, being a researcher on Islamic studies, that no Muslim will be calling these people who are committing atrocities against my Hindu sisters as sanskaris.
Professor Atikur Rahman, I have a lot of respect for you. I have a lot of respect for you, Professor Atikur Rahman. With due respect, I just want to ask you one very simple question. Do two wrongs make a right? If somebody else is doing something, does it give, a license for another state to do something? Does it justify what we are seeing in Murshidabad, in Malda today?
No, Heena, never. Two wrongs does not make one right. I am just questioning. We all have the right to speak on this issue, but not the...
Did you ever hear me support those people?
Okay, Ratan Sharda is responding because you took his name. Ratan Sharda is responding. Yes, Mr. Ratan Sharda, 10 seconds.
Show me one place where commended the garland of the people who came out of jail. Give me one instance. Give me one instance where I have condoned violence. Give me one instance where I have laughed at any Muslim victim. So don't try to share the atmosphere. You are invoking 2002 every time, but you will not invoke Bengal for last 10 years. Are you a scholar, intellectual? You are also a pious person like a politician. Enter politics then. Enter politics then.
Okay, gentlemen, both of you calm down. Both of you now calm down. I wanted to give, a chance to Mr. Ratan Sharda to respond because Professor Atikur Rahman specifically took his name and said something. Now I want to go across to Rohan Mitra as well, leader of the Congress party. Rohan Mitra, whenever something has happened across the world and in some parts of the country, we have seen people, politicians specifically, coming out, expressing, protesting in their own ways. Sometimes they carry, a specific bag, jhola, many call it, via T-shirts. We've seen protests happening, but no outrage this time at all.
Heena, I was listening, and let's not beat around the bush anymore. First and foremost, this whole thing which is happening in West Bengal, it's a complete failure of law and order, and the Trinamool has to take responsibility for the law and order situation in Bengal. Our Congress party has been on the ground since not just before the Waqf violence took off. There was this whole build-up which has been coming, which has been because of role playing and exchange of words which have been on communal lines in the assembly. Where you had TMC and MLAs talking badly about Hindus, and then you had the BJP leader of opposition talking about kicking out all Muslim MLAs from the assembly. So this has been building. It's nothing new. And for you to question, I get where you're taking this, why Priyanka Gandhi or the Mr. Gandhis haven't spoken about it. Let me tell you that the Congress is forming.
Open to interpretation. I did not say.
No. Let's not. I just told you. Let's not beat around the bush. It's a simple. We as a Congress party, we are standing for peace. Even the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Malda and Murshidabad has more than 30 odd MLA seats and 5 MP seats, and the Congress has one representative, one MP, and he was blamed for not doing anything during the when the riots were taking place. The Trinamool has more than 25 MLAs, most of the MPs, all the Zilla Parishads, all the panchayats, and everything, and yet they can't control the situation at hand. Also, coming back to the BJP, the BJP talks during the Jharkhand election. We had the Prime Minister and the Home Minister talk about Ghuspetiyas. We had talk about various intruders coming into Bengal, coming into India. Who's supposed to stop this? We've seen a report of the Home Ministry where they have said that outside funding has come into India and they are responsible.
All that is fine, Rohan Mitra.
Why?
I have heard everything you are saying. You still haven't answered my question. Where is the outrage?
The
Is my
outrage is there on
question.
the ground.
Hundreds of
The
people
outrage
have
is
been
there on the
displaced
ground.
today.
Against
Has
every
anybody from the
atrocity,
Congress party
against,
felt
yes,
the pain
Adil Ranjan
of these
Chaudhary,
people
Shakan
who belong to a
Chaudhary,
particular
Shubhankar
community? They are
Sarkar?
asking today, where are all the netas?
They are already there on the ground because you want to cover the governor because he's more high profile. You want to cover the hate.
I haven't seen anybody.
That's your fault.
I haven't seen
That's your
Rahul
fault.
Gandhi visiting Malda.
That's your
I'm
fault.
sorry. One second. Are you saying Rahul Gandhi has visited Malda and
Rahul Gandhi
Murshidabad,
will come.
but we haven't covered
Rahul
him?
Gandhi is not here to provoke the situation.
No, I am
He
asking you a
wants peace.
simple
He
question.
wants
Where
to
is the
peace.
outrage?
No, the outrage is there with the state unit.
Where? We haven't
He
seen
has
any
given
post
the state
also.
unit a free
We
hand.
haven't seen
That's why
any
I'm
social
sitting
media
here.
post
That's
also.
why I'm calling
Tom
out the
Varakan,
KMC
Ratan Sharda.
for
Have we
freeing
seen
the
any
government.
posts coming in from leaders of the INDIA bloc condemning what has happened with people of a particular community? It's a story. It's a fact that we are reporting.
They were quiet when it happened. When it happened in Delhi, they were quiet when Waqf bill was being discussed because they would have lost Christian support by opposing it. And now they are talking about being peace. He can go to Hathras, he can go to UP, he can go to Delhi, but he will not visit Bengal because he doesn't want to show sympathy to Hindus. As simple as that. You are talking like हम कर रहे हैं, peace committee बना रहे हैं.
So, Rohan Mitra, are votes more important for political parties? Lives do not really matter.
Logic has completely taken a backseat here. One second. Your question was about votes. This whole thing is about votes. Why would the Congress want to keep away the whole Hindus from our appeal?
Okay, one at a time, Rohan Mitra.
Why would we keep the Hindus away from us? What reasoning is there? There is no logic. This is what the BJP wants the whole of people of India to believe, that they only stand for Hindus all over the country.
Because the question is, there is no outrage. I am not asking this. People who today are victims of violence, they are asking this question, Rohan Mitra.
No, 1 second.
Where is the outrage? You heard what these families told us?
No, absolutely.
This is not BJP telling you. This is not any other political party telling you. They told you. You heard in the beginning of the show.
Let me answer this. When you're asking me a question, let me answer this. Did you see a single word against these families or what has gone wrong in this, in Bengal? I came and I challenged the TMC on why they have failed the law and order situation. I want the people who have done the wrong to be
very good. But why nobody is speaking about these victims of violence is my only question. And that was the question we asked our viewers also. Gentlemen, same question we asked our viewers as well. And let me tell you how the viewers have responded. Our question was, are votes behind betrayal of Hindus in Bengal? 93% of the people said yes, 7% said no. So the verdict is out there. And we will continue to ask these questions because these are lives, these are people who today are suffering. They are living like refugees in refugee camps in their own state. The Chief Minister has not even visited them even once ever since the violence broke out. And that's the reason why questions today are being raised. For now, I'm completely out of time. Thank you very much, Tom Varakan, Ratan Sharda, Rohan Mitra, Professor Atikur Rahman and Tausif Ahmed Khan. Appreciate all of you for joining us here on this debate. Heading into a very, very short break. We'll be back with lots more. Stay with us.